Hey, all you CSA members, I'm going to show you all the field, what's going on. I'm going to update y'all in the email about this, but we are going to delay our pickup by 1 week. We're going to start the season a week later than we were, basically because we lost at least a week of growing time. All these crops were under frost covers and closed tunnels and freezing temperatures for a long time. So we lost at least a week of growing time. We're not going to have anything ready for the first week, and we're hoping a week after our start date is going to be the right time to start. So let me just show you. We did keep a lot alive, but like I said, nothing was growing while it was covered up and in those cold temperatures. So here we've got a nice crop of radishes and the arugula. No damage on those. Here we've got a lot of open beds right now, and they're all fertilized and being turned over. Today we are planting a lot of stuff. We've got a half bed open here, and then those carrots made it through just fine. Mr. Fang's coming to say hi. So we got carrots. They're looking great. This is arugula. No damage. Really happy about that. And we've got our beets. We've got our spinach. And this tunnel, we've got carrots and kohlrabi, cilantro, dill, snap peas, daikon radish, and those turnips. So this is the tunnel that we put the lights in, because this was the most concerning tunnel. We've got a lot of stuff in here that we couldn't lose. All the turnips are good. Come on. Still need to turn over this bed. Here we've got a lot of fresh beds that are about to be planted, Swiss chard. This is a bed of carrots, and those onions did get hit hard. They're still alive, but the vegetation, a lot of it died. We got beets in here, some damage on those. They were out here, they were covered up with multiple layers of fabric, but yeah, they got some frost damage. So that's a testament to the tunnels. This tunnel's now completely cleared. We harvested all the turmeric out of here. We're fermenting tons of it. All the ginger's out. This is gonna be our tomato tunnel. And I think we're gonna have some peppers and eggplant in here too. The kale got hit so hard. Really sad about that. So it's still alive. We're gonna have to wait for it to regrow. Or we might just have to cut it out and plant like a baby kale to make up for that. So this kale is looking pretty sad. And kale, it's crazy because kale is supposed to take those temperatures, but yeah, it didn't. So this tunnel's open. We're turning over some beds. There's the collards. I think I'm planting carrots here. And then we have some fresh beds that are being transplanted. We're planting lettuce into here today. And then we've got a lot of work to do on this bed, and we are putting in another bed right here, most likely. Here in the greenhouse, we've got our broccolini. All these crops, we had to take them out of here. They would have all died, even though they're in this greenhouse. So we took them all inside. They were without lights for a few days, and then I eventually did get some lights hooked up and kept them alive. And they're about they're like 2 or 3 weeks overdue to be transplanted. So we did not transplant them when they were scheduled because it was right before that freeze. So we just held them, and now they're all about to go in the ground today and tomorrow. So we've got our broccolini here, our lettuce for lettuce mix, our beets, our Swiss chard, our fennel, and then we have the cabbage, and this cauliflower is just not going to make it. So we've got another succession started of cauliflower, and we'll plant that one. I'm not going to put these in the ground because it's just, I lost so many of them already. We don't have enough, and it's not even worth it to put unhealthy plants like that in the ground. They'll just take forever or not even make it. And then the sunchokes are still sprouting, looking good. We'll have a ton of those in the fall. They take a full season to grow. We also brought all these plants inside. These are some comfrey. That's a bamboo. We got our fig cuttings here. And a few of them are starting to put out new growth, which means they're growing roots. So you can see that one rooted, and that one rooted. So hopefully a lot more will root. They're just a little bit slower than the others. And we got all of this aloe here. This is all from one plant not too long ago. And the willow trees. These are gopher traps. I've got them staged here because I need to set a lot of traps in here. We've had a gopher in here just devouring our beets, especially since we had them undercover for about a week. We've got a real problem with gophers in here. So hopefully I can catch them. So we did have one pipe burst. Luckily it was outside, not inside. So this comes from the pump house and it comes up here and it went straight up into here, into the wall. But luckily it was a threaded fitting, so I unscrewed it, cut everything away. This is all the broken stuff there. And so it's really hard to go straight back up when you have two fixed points. You don't have any flexibility. So what I did is I went to the side and up and back over. And then while I was doing that, I figured might as well have 4 points of access. So that is a point of access. I can unscrew that. And then this is a point of access and I can unscrew that. And then we've got the two faucets on the side there. And a lot of these fittings came from two different neighbors. So that was really nice. We were able to get what we needed and back in business. Now we got water in the house again. Check it out, that's celery. And we've got some beets in here, some more cauliflower and cabbages, cauliflower and cabbage, tomatoes, some gold beets that didn't do very well, kohlrabi, head lettuces, and some more tomatoes there. We've got tomatoes, two different kinds of peppers. There's a bell pepper and a, man, what's it called? Corno de Toro pepper. We've got cucumbers, tomatoes, eggplant, mixed peppers, some spicy ones, kohlrabi, lettuce, another flat of those gold beets that didn't do very well. Those are Chioggia beets. They're like a pink striped beet. And we've got some green onions. We've got head lettuces. Need to go outside soon. And more fennel there. So anyway, sorry we have to delay a week. It's just how it is. The cloudy weather, the cold weather, no sun, no heat. Things just don't grow. So everything's delayed. But I hope you all understand, and we're excited to see you. Even for the first week, some of these crops may not be quite caught up. A week might not be enough. We just don't want to delay more than that, so we're going to start probably a lot of microgreens. So yeah, we might have a lot of microgreens in the first box to help fill it up.